Hello there. NIK Collection is free now. In this tutorial, I would like to show you on how to download and install NIK Collection on a Windows-based computer. Simply use Google to find NIK Collection. Simply, open Google, hit in NIK Collection, NIK Software. Just choose the first link, and here we go. Up here you have the download button, so if you're going to click on that, you got to choose between Mac and Windows. And since I'm a Windows user, I am going to download the installer for a Windows-based system. Now the only thing I got to do is click, and it automatically starts the download down here. NIK Collection is a post-processing software, and it's very well known all over the world for the sharpener. So whenever it comes to sharpening images, this is what you should do, and this is what I want to try now in this tutorial, and what I want to show you on how it works. Okay, now the installation is very simple. Just locate the installer, hit right click, say run as administrator. Sorry for the German, this is still a German setup here. I'm Swiss. I'm gonna choose the English language, hit OK, hit next, hit agree, hit next. Now those are the three pre-installed components that are going to be affected. So I'm going to have a plugin in Photoshop, I'm going to have a plugin in Lightroom 5.71. I don't use that anymore, so I didn't uninstall it. And I'm going to have a plugin available in Lightroom 6 in the cloud version of Lightroom. I'm going to hit install, and it starts installing NIK software components. Here we are in Photoshop. That's where I would personally use the NIK Collection software. Why that? Now let me quick explain on how I work. I usually first go into Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom. This is how I organize myself. So from there, I'm gonna browse through the photographs and then decide which ones I like and which ones I don't. And I'm gonna export the ones I like into a processing subfolder. Usually I do HDR photography. HDR, it's an acronym, it stands for high dynamic range, and it takes at least 3 pictures to create an HDR image. So you can see how I do that in different videos. Anyway, from Adobe Lightroom, I usually use a software component that's called Photomatics, and from there I'm gonna take the 3 images and create an HDR image. I'm gonna save this image to the same subfolder, to the processing subfolder, and go to Photoshop and give the image its final touch. Cropping, I usually do here. Removing some dirt and stuff like that, and this is how I would use the NIK Collection. NIK Collection can be found here under filters, NIK Collection. Of course I can't select it because I don't have an image open. Now let me randomly open a picture and try to show you what NIK Collection is capable of doing. That's my niece. Not gonna work in this picture. She's born about 2 weeks ago, and she's cute. Anyway, so I'm not gonna work in this picture. So I'm gonna close that and choose another one. 25. Let me take that one here. Here we go. That's a picture I have taken at the Niagara Falls in Canada. First time ever in Canada. I was super excited. It was really cool. Very freezing, very cold, super freezing. So but it was it was end of February, so what do you expect? Okay, now I have a picture open, and I want to hit filter, NIK Collection, and I want to do the output sharpener. NIK Collection stands for sharpening pictures the way I know it, so it's the first time ever I'm gonna touch this software component. It's all I know about NIK Software is about reviews, and yeah, let's try what works and what does not work. Alright, so down here you see that you have a preview pane on what's working and what's not working, and here you have an output strengths. Let me increase that. Let me increase the structure, maybe a little bit the local contrast. Jesus. On the left hand side you see the picture the way I have taken the picture, the way it comes out of the camera. On the right hand side here, it's the way that NIK Software is going to change the image. That's quite phenomenal. Alright, what happens to the focus? I don't know what the focus does, so increase it, decrease it. Yeah, here we go. Let's keep the focus at 6%. Now let me hit OK and see what happens. Now it seems like NIK Software is doing something, and it seems like I get a second image, like a copy of the image, and maybe it does what I'm thinking it did. Now I have two images, the original one here and the one that I sharpened, and sharpened Pro 3. I can now disable the new created layer here. Jesus, look what it did to the image. Jesus Christ. That's phenomenal. It's I can't believe, look at the area here. This is I can't believe this. Jesus. It sharpened everything. I don't like what it did down here to the water and to those birds. Don't like that. And I don't like the sky here, what it did to the sky. But I do like what it did to the waterfall itself. I mean, it's so clear, it's so sharp. I mean, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I already like that software, so I can tell you that this is going to be part of my post-processing process. I already can tell you this, so. And it's for free.